Hello everyone, it's ArtisanTony, and today I got my grip pierce extension, grip extension for my Glock 42, and I thought, well, what the heck, I'll just turn the camera on and make a video. I know it's not a big deal, but what the heck, as we say in Tennessee, right? The other thing I thought I would do, since it would be a simple task, was to answer just sort of a response for Tactigirl Lola, her little issue with the what is it, fire challenge, which when I first saw the video title I thought it was like, you know, you gotta do bow drill or something, you know, but it turns out it's some crazy game kids are playing, dousing themselves with alcohol and, you know, lighting themselves on fire. I don't know. The millennials never cease to amaze me. But anyway, that's the wind blowing my door shut. So anyway, I thought I would go ahead and try out my new Mora, a companion, and see how well I can make some shavings and start a little fire with my, you know, ferro rod. Even though it is 95 degrees at the moment, we finally have summer in Tennessee. It's been a pretty calm, a pretty mild summer so far, and it's been really nice, but it's pretty hot today. So anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let me get down to the point of the video. So here's my Glock 42 in my little pocket holster I made, which is very cute. Usually not that hard to get out. Let's see, I do have a loaded magazine, so let's take that out and we'll check, make sure I'm not going to shoot any birds in the distant future. And so we'll go ahead and unload this magazine. You know what's funny about these Glock 42 magazines is, to me, they seem, it's almost like they could have worked it out where they could have gotten 7 rounds. I know they could have, I know that would have been over compressing the spring, but there just seems to be an awful lot of room for these little bitty rounds. I don't know, anyway, just a general comment. So let's see if I can get this off. I couldn't find my Glock tool as usual. I'm very unorganized, so I'm just going to try it with this Allen wrench. Let's see if I can get it off. There we go. So as you know, I'm sure you've seen a million videos, you just depress that little detent booger there and keep your thumb over here so the spring doesn't go shooting out. You know, if I had been wise, I would have already had this thing in a package, huh? I got this on Amazon. I forgot exactly how much I paid for it. I think it was 20 some odd dollars. Isn't that funny? Little piece of plastic. I'm going to take the dimensions of this and I'm going to print me some more because I ordered, see how many more, 3 or 4 more magazines, and you've only got 6 rounds, so you need all the magazines you can muster. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be fairly simple. We got our follower or back in there, and we're just going to slide this over like that, and it should snap. There we go. It should snap in place. Next week I've got a little lull in the action. The last couple of weeks, actually months, have been crazy for projects. Trying to finish one and really trying to finish 2 because the guy wanted me to get the pool house done before his Labor Day, so we're getting there, but it's been kind of hectic. Alright, so again, make sure we're safe. Click. And she's back in her holster. Oh, I didn't even test it out. What about that? I'm going to keep my finger off the trigger. Oh, that's much better. What the heck, man? Look at that. Even with my fat fingers, I can get my pinky on there. Isn't that cool? But that's cool. Very cool. Put that over there. So I don't know if you've seen my Mobius. Let me back this out a little bit. If you haven't seen my VanQuest Mobius, it is very cool. This is basically the bag I keep in my truck. And I wanted, by the way, you can get 5% off. I'll annotate, or I'll put it in the comment section or the video description area. 5% through the end of the year using a discount code that's got ArtisanTony in it. Isn't that cool? But anyway, I wanted a Mora companion for my truck bag. So there it is. And I'll lay that over to the side. So what I thought I would do is just take and I haven't sharpened this obviously. Let's just see if I can get a better angle here. I'm going to make some small shavings, and as I do, I'm going to talk about this silly fire challenge game. And I honestly, I didn't know exactly what it was. I had to go look it up. And obviously when I did see it, I was aware. I didn't realize it was some kind of fad, but apparently it is amongst teenagers. But you know, there's a, and I'm not a super, ultra religious guy, but the Bible tells us that there will always be certain types of people. Basically like the sick, the poor, they will always be with us in our societies. And I think Jesus was just being nice when he didn't mention stupid people would always be with us, because I think these shavings are a little too big. I may need to get down here and give you some little ones, some really thin ones. But there's only so much you can do to help certain people. I mean, there are some people you can't help, mentally or spiritually or physically, And I'm really impressed with this knife so far. It's pretty sharp. I'm having a little bit of a trouble. It's just me getting that fine. I get the angle just right. There's a little one. Then I need some tiny shavings. So I don't know. I may just try that. I see some really tiny, some really thin ones right in here. I might have some luck with. But anyway, it's kind of funny because Tactigirl Lola was wanting us to kind of make a video response. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. I see some of these might work. It might take me a few minutes to get this started. Let's see, but I do have my trusty ferrule rod on my keychain, which I will take off because I've noticed it's easier to use. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set these up here on this board. So, unlike a lot of people you see, I'm not really sold on the whole idea of jerking back, especially in a case like this, because you just really want to. I think sometimes you can get a hotter spark. Let me zoom in a little better. Part of what I'm doing is, at first I'm scraping some off, and then I'm trying to get it, that little pile. There we go. Alright. So anyway, that's how easy that can be. I think since my Mora companion is new, I'll use it for shaving and reserve my EDC knife for striking the ferro rod. Okay, so this goes back in the pocket. The Mora goes back in the. Well, it's funny. There's my sacrificial knife. I should use that. I would use that to strike the ferro rod. That goes back in the truck. Ferro rod goes back on the keychain. Really enjoying my EDC stuff. My through night saber. My new favorite EDC keychain light. Actually, it's just as powerful. I mean, I can light up a whole room with this sucker. And so, okay guys, well thanks for hanging out. Just a few updates here. I will be taking the prizes from the 35,000 viewer giveaway to the post office tomorrow and mailing them. I finally have all the addresses, and should be getting my bees in the next few days. See, next week I'll have a lull in the professional action, and we're supposed to get a lot of rain, and we're kind of between phases on our projects, and I should be able to get back out to the range, and that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll take the Glock 42. We may just take all the pistols and just have a pistol day. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and thanks for watching as always. I really appreciate it. Nice.